Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to show you how to use this rabbit and wolf simulation. What this is a model. Obviously, this is not real life data, but it's a model based on data that people have collected from observing wolf and rabbit populations in small spaces. Right, so think of like an island. I want to show you guys a couple things to help you use this. Okay. The first thing that we'd like you guys to do is just do some exploration to see how the simulation works. Okay. And so very first thing is in order to run the simulation, you can do one of two options. You can click on the start simulation button and it will carry it out over time. Okay, the other option is I can click on the step simulation. So every time I do that, it is one section of time that goes by. Now we're going to be looking at large sections of time. So in most cases, it's going to be easier to use the start or resume simulation. All right, if I need to reset, okay, I can click on it any number of times till I get a setup that I like. Okay, this is trying to be realistic in that no two locations are going to be exactly the same with the number of rabbits or wolves at it at any given point. Okay, so we have a different setup every time we click on this. Some settings for size, you can go from small to huge. The size on your screen is the exact same, but the grid changes. We get smaller boxes with the huge. I'm going to start with small to demonstrate for you. Last thing is toroid versus island. An island is a closed border, so rabbits and wolves do not have the ability to leave. The toroid gives them the ability to move on and off the screen. So think of like a larger continuous piece of land. All right, so as you guys are exploring this, we need to be keeping track of what's happening to our rabbits and wolves. And there's two different things that we can look at. The first, I'm going to reset one more time. First thing I can do is a population graph, similar to what you guys looked at in lesson 2. So as I click start simulation, it's going to keep track of our blue, which is rabbits, our red, which is wolves, and our green, which is grass. I have it moving pretty quickly. Okay, but we can see how there's some fluctuation between the grass, the rabbits, and the wolves as each of their populations change. Another thing that I have the ability to look at is the cumulative stats. So this is going to tell me how many rabbits are currently living, how many have died, and how many have been born in total. Okay, number of wolves is the same. The other thing that's really important is this shows us how many stages we have gone through. So we're going to be asking you to look at different results after 200 stages. It's hard to get exactly that. So long as you're close to 200 stages, you are fine. Okay, we'll get into some of these buttons down here in a little bit, but for now, this should be enough to get you guys going.